of Tunisian simple and Tunisian Purl stitch. As you can see on this little swatch here, it creates a very nice texture that you can use on its own, or as you can see in this cowl, I used it in combination with some other stitches to create this beautiful texture. If you would like to know more about this cowl, I have the pattern free on my blog, and it is called the Watermelon Cowl. It is beginner friendly Tunisian crochet pattern. You can make, and I have it sized in 3 different sizes: junior, female and male, so you can make one for everyone in your family. There you go. So let's get right into our tutorial. So Tunisian honeycomb stitch consists of Tunisian simple and Tunisian Purl stitch, and we alternate this as follows. So we start with the first stitch, and we will make a Tunisian simple stitch into this one. So we insert the hook from right to left under the front vertical bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. And the next one will be purl stitch. So with the purl stitch, we need to place the yarn in front of the hook, insert the hook from right to left under the front vertical bar, yarn over and pull up a loop. And now we will do Tunisian simple stitch and Tunisian Purl stitch, and we alternate these to the end of your row. And then we finish with the edge stitch. We need to rotate the fabric towards ourselves, insert the hook under both of these bars, the left and the right and the left bar, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then we continue with the backward row. So we need to chain 1, so we yarn over and pull through 1 loop, that counts as our chain, and then yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2 right to the end, which will be the beginning of our row. And this is the standard return pass in Tunisian crochet. So this was the first row of our honeycomb stitch, and on the second row we will alternate the stitches as we did in the first row. However, we will start with the Tunisian Purl stitch first. So we need to place the yarn in front of the hook under the front vertical bar, yarn over, pull through. So we've got 2 loops on the hook, and now we will do Tunisian simple stitch and Tunisian Purl stitch, Tunisian simple, Tunisian Purl, right to the end, simple, purl and simple, and then we will do our end stitch. There you go, and the standard return pass. So we will chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, right to the end. Okay, so as you can see, the honeycomb texture is already starting to come through, and the more rows you crochet, the more beautiful it will become. So Tunisian honeycomb stitch is the alternation of 2 rows. One, you start with Tunisian simple stitch and alternate the Tunisian simple and Tunisian Purl stitch to the end, and on the next row you do exactly the same, but you need to start with the other stitch first. So because we started the first row with Tunisian simple, we needed to start the second row with Tunisian Purl stitch. There you go. That's how you crochet the Tunisian honeycomb stitch.